How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are testing out the Tech Super Trunks with the new Z Broly movie trio. Y'all know we had to do this. He's on their lead. He's on their 200% lead. And you knew we were just going to have to see if we could utilize these guys to help boost up our Super Trunks. Our GOAT, after all, is constantly getting buffs, it seems like, almost every celebration. So we've already beaten this stage before with him. We know Trunks can clear Beast Gohan stage, so we just kind of want to see here like what the trio can do for him, right? We all know you play Trunks right, you play do his advantages, and he rewards you. So we kind of just want to see. I mean, honestly, it's literally just seeing what kind of attack stats they can make this guy do, because we're not worried too much necessarily about his defense. Although I'm thinking like the double 77% support for their defense could, you know, I mean, it could help mitigate certain fights if he happened to miss the guard, or those fights that just hit a little bit too hard for his guard. Like, I'm thinking we might try him out in the Evoken fight as well, because that's definitely one of Super Trunks' harder fights, because Evoken comes out so hard in the beginning that even with his guard, he still takes a lot of damage. So I mean, for that one, we had to cheese it right with the 5 Usher strategy. But I think under these guys' lead, we may not have to do that. But we will test that out in another video. But definitely had to test them out here. Beast Gohan, still one of the hardest stages on Global Dokkan. So, I mean, we already see, like, look at how they just launched Vegeta nearly up to 7 million here. And, like, not even good links here. We did do quite a bit of damage. Okay, that's not good, not good, not good. We're doing a little more damage than I want to see here. Okay, he's alive. All right. Well, all right, that works out for us.
I will protect Earth.
Alrighty, so... Ooh, perfect. We got a great setup here, so let's go ahead and do that. We brought Super Vegeta along just because we needed another Android Cell Saga. Unfortunately, on the Trios teams, Pickens or Slim, you're limited to the Super Saiyans or Tech Tien, right, to fulfill his Android Cell Saga condition. Tech Tien works because he also fills the all-out struggle category for the trio as well, so...
It should be around here.
If you have Tech Tien with multiple dupes in him, he's a good option for this setup, because then he can also support, like, if you happen to get him on the same rotation of Trunks, for the final rotation, like, you know, he's also going to get that 50% support. So it could be good, but my Tien is only 55%, so probably not the best for this fight. All right, here comes Gohan with that super slot 1, but of course we know the trio handle this. Yeah, look at that, double digits. You love to see it. So next turn is going to have double 77% support on that defense, along with Bulma support, right? So, I mean, that's the thing. It's like you're just literally juicing these guys up with over 154% support on the defense there, combined with Bulma support for the extra 35%. It's wild. There we go. All right, so we get an extra attack. Perfect. All right, and we already know he's not going to super Bulma, who would be the only concern here, because he already supered the trio in slot 1. So actually, Bulma's going to be pretty safe here. There we go. Alright, so we actually got a couple supers with Bulma and are able to tank. And there we go. 18 million on the third slot trio. Perfect. Alrighty, so perfect. So we can actually use Trunks' active here. So let's go ahead, let's stick him in slot 1 and do that active.
No, I don't want to see it. I've seen enough.
Alright, so it's actually good that he nullifies that for us, because it ensures that we can get the extra attacks with him. Because remember, we only got 1 attack last turn, so that actually just ensures that we can get at least 2 more attacks in order to get his transformation off next turn. Now we do have to take a super here, so I'm curious how much is this going to be. This is pre-super. 300k, so I mean, and it looks like we didn't, well, I mean, I guess we do guard because we're type advantage here, so I mean, the double support helped, because that would have killed us otherwise, right? Because Gohan's super, I think in this phase, still hits pretty hard. What is his super in this phase? Actually, I should probably look that up. But it still hits pretty hard, so, I mean, hooray! I mean, we can, what this shows us is that, you know, you have some leeway right now. Not, I mean, don't expect them to take the hardest supers in the game because of their support, but at least in situations like this, right, there's some leeway. You don't have to worry as much, which I think is good, right? I think that's the idea behind these types of support units. They're just they're not bringing characters to, you know, the tippy top. They're not, you know, they're not bringing them suddenly into #1, but they're giving us a shot here at making them more runnable here in situations. Although, you know, it is Tech Trunks, so in my opinion, he's always going to be up there for me. But, you know, everybody else has their own opinions on that. There you go, look at that, 19 million on these guys. Love it. Okay, so they're going to wrap things up here. So next time they show up, they'll be fully built up. There we go. Okay, and that drives us into the final phase of the Beast Gohan fight with our Super Trunks transformation. Look at that. Love it. Alright, perfect. Okay, so, and we are back above the HP threshold, and he locks Trunks in slot 1, but guess what? It doesn't matter, because we have our Ghost Usher. So, let's start by transforming Vegeta. Well, let's grab this first. There we go. Alright, so now let's transform Vegeta.
Oh, you need more than calculation to understand my fate.
Alrighty, so now let's do Trunks' active.
No, I don't want to see it. I've seen enough.
Alrighty, so in normal circumstances, right, in all the other showcases we've done, we end up losing out on this turn of SA support from the trio due to the fact that, right, Beast Gohan can stun. Like, they'll tank Beast Gohan's attack, and then they'll be stunned, and so we lose out on that buff. But now we don't have that issue, because guess what? Our boy Ghost ushers the turn for us, and that's what we want to see, right? That's his utilization. That's what I've always said. It's like, play him right, play him to advantage, and you get a free turn like this in the final phase of a fight. And, you know, I'm not the only... I wish I could show it on the Goku Frieza stage of the universe. Oh, jeez, 17 million. Bro, we were lucky before if we got him to 15 or 16 on a normal unsupported turn before. Or on a supported turn, right? Like, he's 18 million. Jeez. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Yes. Okay, and now we got Vegeta coming in here. Yeah, so, like, the attack stats we just saw, right? Like, that's 17. That was, like, really pushing it. That final attack stat, like, starting at, like, 15, 14 mil, right? So, starting at 17 mil, that's crazy. Alrighty, so while we didn't quite kill that turn, because obviously we ushered, which means Vegeta's not going to get his full turn, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's use Super Vegeta's active.
Looks like I'm a little too much for you to handle now, aren't I? I am Super Vegeta!
Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, Gohan's locked. But the question is do we swap? Do we stand by the trio? I mean, they will tank the super in slot 1. Well, let's do this first.
I will defeat you!
Stop acting like a pampered baby, Gohan!
I know you've got more power in you!
Alrighty, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's just stand by.
Give me the power to put this guy down for the count!
Alright, so this will just basically guarantee our win here, even though, I mean, we could have played, well, he would have stunned us, right? So, either way, we wouldn't have gotten to see Super Vegeta buffed. We'll do a separate showcase for that one, actually. Maybe not against Beast Gohan, but we'll see. There we go. Okay, so we tank that. Of course, we do get stun, and 16 mil. Honestly, 16 mil for Vegeta not getting hit first is actually pretty good. There we go. Alright, and now Gohan's going to wrap it up for us. There we go. We get an additional... Nope, normal. Okay, we get... There's the additional super. Critical hit. And super? There we go. Alrighty, so... Folks, there you have it. There is the Tech Super Trunks, our GOAT, clearing Beast Gohan like he's done so many times before us, but this time with a little extra oomph. I mean, that is the thing I love about the Super Saiyan Trio, right? They are just buffing the crap out of so many different units, right? You guys saw it on stream. You guys saw the several different videos we've done already with them. We still got a bunch more, right? So many different units that are seeing a brand new breath of life. And I just love the fact that our GOAT got a buff from this too, right? We got to see him hitting some of the highest attack stats I've seen from him without doing some extra mega off-lead wanking, right? We got to see some pretty high attack stats. The stats we saw, that's essentially what we would see on his final stat of his supers pre this. So I honestly really enjoyed doing this run, and I want to do some more. Like I said, I want to test him in the Evo Ken fight. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know who would you like to us to test out with the trio. Of course, obviously under their lead, but who would you like to see get buffed by them? Maybe we'll do a video with them. Let us know in the comments down below. And, you know, don't forget to respect the GOAT, Super Trunks. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.